I mean, what can you say? You know, we come to the office every day, and there's so many reasons you do it, but days like today are the ones that you just never forget. First of all, I think it goes without saying, obviously we appreciate you guys being here, staying late. It goes without saying that any win against Stanford feels extra special because of how darn good they are, how well prepared they are, their everything, their consistency, their playmakers. So it makes everything more meaningful. I'm kind of speechless here sitting with these two. Janie from the AP did a really nice piece this week about Kristine, and I think I was most moved by the quotes from her classmate and her point guard, AT, and I can't speak enough to their relationship, what they've done for this team this year, just in how we're different, right? I've said that all year, and I think that really showed tonight. The fact that I've coached a lot of games against Stanford as an assistant and as a head coach. They're the best at taking away a team's strength that I've ever seen. So the fact that Kristine has 25 and 24 against Stanford, I'd like to know the last time anyone could have 20 and 20 against them. But the fact that she fouled out and AT hadn't hit a shot all game, and I just felt so confident to put the ball in her hands and say, you're going to have to make a play. It's just, I couldn't script it better, excited. The team should be celebrating and happy, but at the same time, this gives us a chance to get a sweep. And that's what we talked about starting this. Let's win this one so we have a chance to do something, a Cal team hasn't done since they made this twice in 1 week. So we're going to head down to the farm with a lot of, I think, opportunity to do something great.
Can you talk a little bit about that, having a coach with that much confidence in you, seconds to go, and hitting a game winner with a 1-7
The player that I am, and just our relationship that we have, and it's still building. You like that as a player. You like the trust, you like the confidence, and I like big moments. So, yeah, if the ball's in my hands and I have the chance to make a play for myself, whether it's for others, I want the ball in my hands. So.
When we were down at ASU, I looked at her and I said, 4 seconds left. I know the way ASU plays. I said, she's got to get a touch. Unless they're do something different, she got to get a touch. And she doesn't blink at that either. And now I say, this one's on you. It's like, that's what you want, that kind of relationship where someone really understands what the team needs at the time. And I think these guys embody that right now.
Can you talk about that last play? Because it looked like at a point that you might want something in the mid-range, but then you went all the way to the hoop. What was your mindset?
The play was basically like a high ball screen, and then on the other side, it was like a pin down for somebody else coming off. And she said, if you have that lane, go at it. If you have the person coming off the pin down, go. If not, just make a play. And I saw the lane open on that left side, took my little self to that lane, and got where I needed to go.
Kristine, can you talk about what it's like for you in those moments when you pick up your fifth foul, you're on the bench, you can't be. What were you feeling at that?
I guess throughout the game, I've been trying to stay composed because Stanford really makes you feel uncomfortable. That's their goal. I think for us, we thrive when we're uncomfortable. I think we go into practice knowing that Lindsay's going to throw plays at us that are going to make us feel uncomfortable, get us out of our comfort zone, so we play a team like Stanford and we're comfortable. And I think I get my fifth foul and I know something big's going to happen because this whole game we had just something to us that was different. We started the game off very, very fast and good, and then again, I go to the bench and the ball's in TC's hand, and she makes an unreal, incredible play, and that's just something we expect from her. And this is about something that's unreal to you guys, but to us, it's that's TC. I've seen her grow, and it's really incredible that she hits big shots and she stays so humble. And the next game, she's going to come out with even more fire. She had 4 points tonight. Last game against Stanford, I think she had 20-something. Tara was doing her job. Then she comes and makes this unreal play, and we win the game, and we beat the number 7 or 8 team in the nation. And we can't beat them if she doesn't come every single practice with leadership, challenging us and making us better. She said in the article that I inspire her, and she inspires me. I think every single practice she comes with the same attitude, picking everybody up. And now this is her game where she shines. And she deserves that. She deserves all that because she comes doing everything for everybody else, always giving. And now Lindsay gives her a play, says do something, and she does something. And that's not something that we're looking at her oh, wow. No, she does that every single practice, every single game. And I'm really proud of her. I'm really, really proud of her.
Asha, before that, there was also a big rebound, an offensive rebound, just skittering along the baseline to grab one to get free throws. You know, again, you haven't had it up until that point like a good offensive game, but how do you stay focused and how do you make those big plays?
There's other things in basketball besides scoring. So whether it's rebounds, assists, or making just the right play for somebody else to get a bucket, whatever it is, I'm going to still play the game of basketball. Regardless if they're limited or my shot is not falling down, there's other things to do. So.
You guys have had some close ones go the other way. What do you think this means to you guys to pull one out this way?
I think it's huge. I mean, I do think this is who we are, right? With a dominant inside performance and 12 made threes, right? Like, that's who we are and can be. But I think it means a lot for our confidence. I think it means a lot for our resume. I think it just means a lot to where we are on this journey. I know I keep saying that, it sounds a little cheesy, but that's what it is. We are together every single day. And they have stuck with us on the hard ones and said, let's finish games better, let's start games better. And so to see them see the fruits of their labor on that is really the greatest thing possible for me. Like, seeing your players celebrate and be happy and accomplish something is the best possible thing we can get. So I do think it's meaningful for us because we've been on the other end of things.
Can you take us inside the locker room a little bit? What was the celebration like?
You can get it on Twitter.
Okay.
I don't have the box score memorized, but last I checked, Atlanta was like 2 of 9 for 3. When we talk about just the key and defend her on the perimeter, taking away that part of her game.
I mean, she got to 21 points, but she did it on 22 shots, I think, right?
Yeah.
She's a terrific player. She can get you inside, she can get you outside, but I think we made her uncomfortable all game. I don't think, her shots, like, you watch film and she's a 4 or 5 player shooting threes, and that's uncomfortable for 4 or 5s to guard that. So we really drilled it. Kristine did extra today, extra film. We had multiple different people on her at times, but I think she never got the easy one where someone just forgot that she can shoot. And so maybe that led to a lower, shooting percentage. And she'll be back in the gym. I'm sure she'll be ready to go on Saturday, but I think we did a pretty good job not letting her get the easy looks tonight. When someone's so good, you can't give them the easy ones. We'll try to find a way to do a better job on Dijonay as well. She had a day.
Can you talk about how complete of a game this is for the whole team? It just seemed like everyone just took turns, on offense, on defense, right? When you need it, Smith, you need it, Brown, they just
totally.
Just
You can't be an elite team. You can't beat elite teams if you only have 1 or 2 things clicking for you. And we do feel like we've got the most efficient, powerful post player in the country, and I've said all year we're not going to get where we want to go with only Kristine being exceptional, and we're not going to get where we want to go without her being that way. And that's a lot on her, right? But we need everybody else as well. And so the fact that we could shoot 33s and shoot 40% and still get 25 and 24 from her and still get big plays from everywhere is what we've been building towards for a long time. I thought Jaylen Brown stepping out and making threes, people are going to sag off our 4. She knocked them down. She made good decisions out of it. We got people, other looks at times. Rasay was hot in the first half. I think we did enough. Teasy went to the rim, and created a little bit. So that's who we want to be, a team with inside and outside presence, and you got to pick your poison a little bit. When everything's clicking, that's a good thing.
Kristine, at one point, it was like maybe your 20th or 21st rebound. It seemed like everyone was a little tired, except for you. And I treated you out there like Miss Pac-Man getting all the rebounds. Could you sense that, people were kind of maybe not being as intense getting the boards?
No, I think for me, I'm just there. That's my role in this team, to rebound and score and be one of the leaders on this team. I think when people are getting tired, I'm not really looking at people. I'm just trying to get the board so we can go, so we can push the ball. If people don't want to rebound, I guess I'm just going to grab it because it's right there.
There was no one there.
At one point, I felt like it was this really intense moment, and someone was going to the free throw line, or it was a dead ball, and I looked at her and I was like, K.A., every rebound is yours. And then I'm like, it's kind of like every other minute of every other game. I felt like it was really important at that time to lock in. But I think that just gives us a different element, right? Because it takes pressure off people. They miss a shot, she might get the rebound, or it closes up possessions for the other team.
John? I want to ask about the crowd, especially after a slow start in the second half. There was, I think, a Kristine block and a Jaylen charge, and the crowd went crazy. So how was the connection? I was playing in front of the guys.
The crowd was terrific. I mean, on a Thursday night, late game, it makes a huge difference. The Battle of the Bay is its oldest rivalry in women's college basketball, and it's a terrific one. And I think we needed it. And I thought that was a big moment.